Welcome back to GearWired.com. I'm Owen O'Malley. Today we're going to be looking at the Zoom G1J, which is the John 5 signature multi-effect pedal. John 5 is a guitarist who's played with a number of bands, including Marilyn Manson, and he also played with the David Lee Roth band before the Halen got back together. It's basically just a Zoom G1, except the first 40 presets were programmed by John 5 himself. Like all the other Zoom signature pedals, the G1 comes with a signature guitar pick, which is right here. It's a pretty thin, sharp pick. I'll be using it for this demonstration. And of course, it comes with a poster of John 5. There he is, looking like the Black Dahlia. So handsome. All right, well, let's take a closer look at this pedal. Let's start by building our own custom patch on the G1.5. This switch here is your basic mode switch. When it's in play mode, you're not changing any of the parameters. These two main buttons just switch between the effects banks. What you're hearing are the John 5 presets. All the effects that start with 0, 1, 2, or 3 are all read-only. So let's move over to the A section. These are the user-definable patches. To start editing a patch, you move over to the edit area. What you're passing right here is a little mode called rhythm mode. This is what you use to select which drum pattern you want to play along with. There is a little drum machine built into this. You start it and stop it with this button right here. When you're in rhythm mode, you switch the patterns. That's enough of that. Okay, so now when we go to our next module here, this is the patch level, the overall volume level of the patch you're going to be editing. You change the value with this knob here. It's your basic volume. We'll just leave it at 80. That's the preset. The first module after that is your compressor and other volume effects like tremolo, and there's an auto wah. As you go through the sequence, you turn the effects on and off by hitting these buttons. Okay, so now let's listen to some of the effects in this bank. Starts off with the compressors. There's an auto wah. Higher numbers are higher sensitivity. There's a boost. Simple boost. And then we've got our tremolos. Okay. Let's move on from there. Now we have the drive module. Let's turn it on. This is your basic amp type select or overdrive type select. This is your basic Fender Pre. These little, two-digit things here can get a little cryptic. The user manual will help you determine what amp it's supposed to be emulating here. If you keep going on, you just get a basic OD as the overdrive. And the next notch will then let you adjust how much gain in that overdrive you have. So let's leave it there. The next section is the 3-band EQ. You've got low, mid, and high. Let's boost our lows a little bit. Take out some mids for that real, Metallica scoop. Treble there. ZNR amp is basically, you choose your different amp sort of configurations. You can have a combo amp or there's room control tones on here. It's a little cryptic. Basically some, mic placement emulation. Let's leave it off for now. Move on to the modulation effects. Turn this on. You got a basic chorus. what that is. It sounds like a chorus also. Flanger right there. Got a lot of effects here. Let's leave it on the flanger. Okay, and then you can switch the rate here. Then we've got our delay section. They all work basically the same way. Little tap delay. I like the time. Let's leave that as it is. So now we're kind of happy with the way that sounds. So we're going to store it. Let's store. You see this A0 is the first thing that pops up here. We'll just hit store again. And now A0 is at bank. So if we go back to the play mode, you see A0, we'll go to A1 is something here. A0 is the little patch we just made. Now when you hit both these at the same time, you turn off the effect. It's BP is bypass mode. When it's in bypass mode, the pedal becomes a tuner. It's a sort of strobe-y style tuner here. There you go. If you hold them down, it goes into mute mode. And now nothing comes out. So that's the basic functions of the John 5. Let's take a listen to some of the artist-defined patches here. Okay, so we're on patch 0 here. John 5 has named all the patches for us. This one's called American Witch, which he describes as a dry, slightly edgy tube amp with plenty of mids. I love it for heavy rhythm playing. This patch is called Purgatory, a heavy distortion with echo and step cry for that saturated sound. I use it for doubling my rhythm tracks. He's nothing if not subtle. Here's something called Helium. 2 octaves up with delay. This is great as an overdub sound. Alright, you get the basic idea. Well, there you have it. That's the John 5 G1J from Zoom, the guitar multi-effect pedal. My name's Owen O'Malley. Thanks for joining us again for another installment of GearWire Labs on GearWire.com.